Welcome back. This is an Aleks homework video on standard chemical and physical states of the elements. So a standard state is essentially what you would have in our classroom. So 1 atmosphere pressure, okay, so that would be like 101 kilopascals, I think is what it is, or 1 atmosphere, roughly 1 atmosphere, and room temperature. Room temperature about 70 degrees is about 25 degrees Celsius. So any element at 25 degrees Celsius room temperature and 1 atmosphere pressure, which is our normal atmosphere in our room, is in the standard state. So some of these elements are gases, some are liquids, and some are solids. So the periodic table in our room helps a little bit because of the colors. You're going to see some are blue, some are black, some are red. I'll give you kind of an overview, and hopefully this will help a little bit. All metals are going to be solid. So no matter what metal it is, it's going to be solid. So iron is a metal. So it's going to be, the formula for iron is Fe, and then sulfur, solid. The S is for solid. That's the physical state. There's one exception, and that's mercury. Mercury, Hg, at room temperature, is a liquid. Okay, that's the only liquid metal. And they used to call it quicksilver. It causes cancer. I play with it. I love it. It's very, very heavy. You can roll it around. It makes a beautiful ball. It's awesome. I love mercury. All the noble gases are gases. Duh. So anything in group 8, helium, argon, krypton, xenon, all those are gases. So you could just say, I don't know, noble gases are all gases. Okay, so that's easy. There are 7 diatomic metals, or non-metals. And they are going to be, anything diatomic is 2, where they're going to attach to themselves. Hydrogen, which is a gas, nitrogen, which is N2, that's a gas. Oxygen is a gas. And then the 4 in group 7, fluorine is F2, Cl2, chloride, bromine gas, and iodine gas. So these 7, okay, most are going to be gases. Most of these are the diatomics. Diatomic molecules. Okay, they are gases except for iodine is a solid. Okay, it's crystals at room temperature, and bromine is a liquid. All the other ones are gases. Okay, so this would be gas, etc. Right. There are 2 more exceptions, and they're weird in the natural state. You've got phosphorus, which is P4. Okay, P4, and it's a solid. Okay, so instead of just P, it's going to be P4. They connect 4 of them together naturally. That's just natural. In the free state, that's what they're going to be. In the free state, hydrogen's always H2. In the free state, oxygen is O2. Any oxygen in the air is O2. Phosphorus, if you were to have phosphorus in a mine or whatever, it's in molecules of 4s together. And then the other one that's really cool is sulfur. And sulfur is also a solid, but it's going to be sulfur 8. It combines in groups of 8 atoms together in a molecule. So you've got everything is solids. All the gases, noble gases, are gases. You've got one metal that's a liquid, mercury. You have the 7 diatomic molecules, which are mostly gases, except for bromine is a liquid at room temperature. Iodine's a solid at room temperature. Then you have phosphorus, which is P4, it's a solid, and sulfur, which is S8, it's a solid. Then everything else is going to be a solid. Okay, all the other stuff is solids at room temperature. So let's see if this makes sense. Iron is a metal, so it's going to be a solid at room temperature. Iodine is one of the diatomic molecules. Okay, So it's not only going to be solid, which is weird, but it's also I2, which is weird. So it's I2 in the free state, in the standard state. Sulfur is S8, solid, in the standard state. And neon is in group 8, so it's a noble gas. So neon is a gas. So I hope this makes sense. You may have to do these several times, but you'll get it eventually. Thanks.